Perry Mansuk and his family. And he's an Asian. Perial is Mansuk and is an Asian. The same county government has not seen it fit to pursue environmental restoration under the Environment Management Act, Section 28. I feel sad that we can have governments that behave like this when it comes to people. Mr. Speaker, there's a highly likelihood, Mr. Speaker, that once we elevate Nakuru, then they are going to improve the services, like Kisumu. Kisumu is a clean city because Anyang' has put in proper mechanisms. Governor, it is. No, you must say it. Let me just tell you. Mombasa.
Order, senators.
The action has been taken. Let me finish. Mombasa, upon its elevation and upon Governor Joe listening to the plight of people who were concerned, cleared Kibarani. But even after clearing Kibarani, they are still dumping their waste next to where people are living. So I hope in Kiembeni, it's terrible. They have done the same in Kisumu in terms of dumping of waste. It's unfair that governors cannot find proper...
I'm told there's a point of order from Senator Sakaja.
Oh.
Virtue. Senator Sakaja. Senator Sakaja. I think we have a challenge. Senator Mutula, continue when he is ready.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, we can hear you.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
That is Faki. Senator Faki,
Yes.
what's your point of order?
Yes, the dump site in Mombasa is in Makirunge.
Put on your video. Put on your video.
Yes, point of correction, Mr. Speaker. The dump site in Mombasa is in Makirunge, not Kiembeni.
Okay.
Makirunge is about 10 kilometers from Kiembeni, where there is an estate.
Okay.
So I want to inform Senator Mutula that the dump site is in Makirunge, not Kiembeni.
Okay.
Secondly, Mr. Speaker, the connotation of saying an Asian, that connotes racialism and which should not be allowed in the Senate. Thank you.
Okay, Senator Mutula, conclude.
Mr. Speaker.
Oh, no.
Okay, Sakaja. Let's see you. Sakaja.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, allow me his own speaker.
We can, okay.
Can you see me?
Yeah, yes, okay.
Mr. Speaker, yes, with the member, I'd like to be informed. I want to give him information. And I think for clarity to the House before making the contribution, is that, Mr. Speaker, what the Committee of Labour did, because we went to Nakuru, and I think Senator Mutula and others have explained the factors or the issues surrounding the dam, which is a fact. Mr. Speaker, what the Labour Committee recommended was that, Mr. Speaker, the county government, because the assertion there was that this was done so as to gain this status, was that until the county government demonstrates efforts it is making to resolve this, Mr. Speaker, because it's criminal activities that happen, until they show what efforts they're making to do this, that this process will be suspended. Mr. Speaker, we have not said that Nakuru should not become a city, but they must show us efforts being, made towards this.
Is that a point of order you are making a contribution?
For us to get this order. We need to do 1, 2, 3 things.
Order, Senator
Yes,
Sakaja.
it's a point of information, Mr. Speaker.
Point of information, okay.
Mr. Speaker, it's a point of information.
Okay.
And Senator Mutula has agreed to be informed. So I'm informing the House that what the Labour Committee, because we committees, Labour Committee, after dealing with that, and we're still following up the commission, pauses the process until the governor and the county can demonstrate towards resolving it. Now, they have not demonstrated it, and the other committee has thus ignored another committee of the Senate. So, in fact, ideally, Mr. Speaker, this, until the governor comes and demonstrates the efforts they are making towards addressing the plight of street children, Mr. Speaker. So I don't know what the rush is. SBC had said that this debate will be deferred. It has come in supplementary.
No, that is out of order.
Has been, and the people.
Okay. You are sneaking in and arguing continue, Senator Mutula. Okay.
Mr. Speaker, I will
contribute when I contribute. For that.
But what is certain, Mr. Speaker, is that Nakuru has grown over the years in terms of population and also in terms of infrastructure such as airport. There's an airport upcoming there, an international airport, and it's also the home of one of the biggest military presence in our country. And because of the civilian and military infrastructure present in Nakuru, Mr. Speaker, among other things, and population growth and other strategic considerations, I support the elevation of this city. Mr. Speaker, it gratifies me to see that there is a criteria for lifting or upscaling towns and urban centers and other places into cities, and therefore we are not doing guesswork. There is a criteria and a very elaborate procedure. Thirdly, Mr. Speaker, this elevation will come with a lot of responsibilities for Nakuru, one of them being to deal with the big problem of land grabbing, which is one of the biggest problems that I have experienced this in my years of legal practice. I've handled so many cases for public institutions who are trying to recover land which has been taken over by private individuals. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, I hope in the new status it has enough space for infrastructure. Mr. Speaker, I also want to say that city status comes with certain challenges, but it is my submission, Mr. Speaker, that the benefits of city status by far outweigh the challenges, such as greater taxation. Of course, we must speak the truth, that taxation and land rates and other things after elevation will go up, but there are more benefits than the challenges or problems that will be associated with the new status. Mr. Speaker, also, very quickly, I want to say that when we did the Urban Cities and Amendments Act amendments, I think 2-3 years ago, we also included that counties which did not have headquarters and which are being supported by national government to put up headquarters, such as Tharaka Nithi, Taita Taveta, Isiolo, and Tana River, and Nyandarua, that automatically these county headquarters becomes municipalities. So I hope, because it was some form of affirmative action for these counties, we hope that the program that is in place from national government and the international development partners, such as the World Bank, especially the Kenya Urban Support Program, does not discriminate and push all the money to the big cities like Nakuru, Nairobi, Mombasa, and Kisumu, which are coming also for similar status, and forget these places which were elevated to ensure that they also have credible county headquarters. So I am arguing for some kind of affirmative action still, so that these 5 counties especially, which do not have headquarters, can also have their headquarters increased by pumping more resources, regardless of the city, of the status of the municipality. Mr. Speaker, I do not want to belabor this too much. I'll only say 2 other points and I end my submission. The first one is to thank the Senator for Nakuru County, Susan Kihika, who has been very consistent and very committed to ensure that Nakuru is elevated to city status. She has lobbied many of us, and I am one of those people she has lobbied, and I want to assure the people of Nakuru that they are ably represented before this House. Having said that, Mr. Speaker, I want to say one last thing, which is, however beautiful this idea is, and however the county government of Nakuru has tried to also support this.
Okay. Okay, add him 1 minute, 1 minute. He's our whole professor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for your indulgence. I just wanted to summarize and say that the issue of the children who disappeared, 5 of them who have never been found, must be addressed. Whether we pass this motion or not, we want to make sure that the county governments become accountable. Because, Mr. Speaker, we are talking about orphans and children whose parents and relatives are unknown. And, Mr. Speaker, I believe this constitutes crimes against humanity, irrespective of the number of children, so long as we can prove a government policy to enforce forced displacement. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Lekina.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. I rise to support the elevation of Nakuru County, or Nakuru Town or municipality as a city. Mr. Speaker, one of the things that excite me about this all elevation into becoming a city is the fact that, 1, it is in Rift Valley. Number 2 is that when you look at ONSO's revenue collection, Nakuru County is number 3 in terms of ONSO's revenue. Nakuru Town collects more money than even Mombasa and Eldoret and Kisumu, who are the 2 counties that have cities. The amount of money collected by Kiambu is the next county that I hope that soon...
Let's consult in low tones, so I can see... let's consult in low tones.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for your assistance there and protection. Mr. Speaker, there are a few things that I want to point out here. That although I support the elevation of Nakuru Municipality into a city, it comes with a lot of great expectations. We in this county expect more things to come out of that county, where we hope that with more taxation expected to be charged the people, there'll be a lot of more public participation, engagement, so that people will be able to know what they're paying for. Mr. Speaker, I've gone through the report, and one of the things that excites me also is the fact that this Senate is the only House of Parliament that elevates municipalities into cities. And I hope that when we do this, during our time here, we will not only do Nakuru, but Eldoret and hopefully Kiambu. And I do so, and I say this because of the revenue that comes in. As you know, one of the prerequisites is that the county, or rather the municipality, must demonstrate the ability to be able to collect more revenue, to be able to support itself. Mr. Speaker, when you look at the population of Nakuru, it's over 367,000, and the required is only 250. That tells you that Nakuru town or municipality has the potential to be able to generate more revenue, create more employment for the people of that town. I hope that now the county governor of Nakuru and other governors who will come in after the county governor will be able to use technology to generate more resources. There's no reason as to why the county governor currently should not go through the spatial plan of the Nakuru municipality and ensure that every business that operates in the town can be able to pay taxes, and where certain businesses operate without paying taxes, or rather the license fees, the buildings, when they have to renew their permits or their licenses for the businesses, or the annual fee, they are all intertwined such that that revenue can actually be collected. Mr. Speaker, sir, for us in Rift Valley, this has been a long time coming, and I hope that other cities like Eldoret will follow suit, because then that will be able to see us stop wasting all our time going to Mombasa or Kisumu to be able to carry out services, even from this Senate, but actually just going here in Nakuru. In fact, it is something that will excite most members of parliament or even county MCAs, because even their per diem will slightly go high. So, Mr. Speaker, I hope that the county governor will devise new mechanism to enhance their garbage collection system so that they generate power, they can be able to actually recycle it and sell and generate more revenue for the city. Mr. Speaker, I am aware from the report that there was proof of a lot of public sensitization on what is expected of any municipality that is going to be confirming to becoming a city. But I want to emphasize on the following, that the MCAs of Nakuru County must actually spend most of their time enlightening or, educating their citizens that now that you're becoming a city, there's a lot that you will expect, some which will come, which will not be good, and you must be prepared to be able to know how to deal with it. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is true that when you look at Nairobi as a city, there's a lot of insecurity in certain parts. That will not leave Nakuru once Nakuru becomes a city. There'll be a lot of more traffic, there'll be more money going into Nakuru. So the planning of Nakuru has got to be taken into consideration. And I would actually request that instead of people just going benchmarking all over, they can go to Rwanda and see how Kigali has been elevated into one of the best cities in the world, a very clean city. I hope that with the elevation of Nakuru municipality into becoming a city, the municipality will become much cleaner. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I support this, and I hope that other counties will follow suit. And in this Senate, before the end of this term, we can be able to elevate a few other municipalities like Kiambu into a city so that we can all enjoy the benefit of a city. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Nderitu.
Asante Bwana Spika kunipa fursa hii. Kwanza mwanzo nataka kusema kwamba naunga mkono mji wa Nakuru ufanywe jiji, kwa sababu mimi nilikuwa mwenyekiti wa kamati ya ugatuzi ambao tulishughulikia masuala hayo kwa mapana na marefu, Bwana Spika. Na ukweli usemwe, nataka kumshukuru kwanza Senator Susan Kihika kwa sababu alijifunga kibwebwe na akasema ya kwamba ni mpaka tuangalie haya masuala kwa kindani. Na Bwana Spika, kulingana na sheria ambayo iliyoko katika katiba yetu, katiba ya Kenya inasema ya kwamba kulingana na mambo ambayo yanapaswa kufuatiliwa, Nakuru imeweza kujikimu kikatiba, na kwa hivyo hatuna lolote ila kuipatia hiyo kufanya jiji. Bwana Spika, ukiangalia kwa mambo ya idadi ya watu inapaswa kuwa zaidi ya 2.5 laki, lakini Nakuru yenyewe iko na zaidi ya watu 300,000. Bwana Spika, ukiangalia kwa mambo ya usafi na mazingira, mimi nimepigwa na butwa chakari kuliposemwa ya kwamba Nakuru hawajazingatia hiyo. Na mimi nilipotembea pale niliona ya kwamba kinyezi chochote ambacho kinapelekwa upande wa chini kimekuwa kikitumika kwa kutengeneza makaa. na watu tuliotembea na wao huko, nakumbuka Seneta Nyamunga na Seneta Kabaka, Mungu amlaze mahali pema peponi. Tuliweza kununua makaa hayo na tukaona ya kwamba ni makaa ambayo yanafanya kazi safi kabisa. Kwa hivyo Bwana Spika, kwa upande wa mazingira hiyo waliweza kupita. Kukusanya takataka, Bwana Spika, tulitembea mahali kunaitwa Gioto pale Kiamunyi, Bwana Spika, na tukaona ya kwamba wameweza kufanya vile ambavyo tulikuwa tumewaahidi kufanya, na takataka zimekusanywa vizuri na tayari wameanza na wanatumia ile ardhi kwa kupanda hata miti, Bwana Spika. Bwana Spika, kwa upande wa afya tuliweza kutembelea hospitali na tukaona ya kwamba hospitali yenyewe hata wameweza kuweka hata sehemu zingine kando, ambapo mahali tuliona ya kwamba watatumia zaidi ya milioni 600 kuweza kutengeneza wadi za mama na wale wengine kuweza kulazwa pale. Bwana Spika, kwa hivyo kwangu mimi naunga mkono ikiwa ni mambo ya barabara, Bwana Spika, tulienda tukaona ya kwamba walituonyesha yale mambo ambayo wanapanga kufanya na tayari walikuwa wamepitisha katika assembly yao na wakakubaliana vile ambavyo watakavyofanya. Kwa upande wa uzimaji moto, Bwana Spika, walikuwa tayari wametengeneza pale, ukiingia mji wa Nakuru mjini, walikuwa tayari wametengeneza zile zimamoto na wakatuonyesha vile ambavyo zitakuwa zikifanya kazi. Kwa hivyo tayari walikuwa wamejitayarisha kwa mambo yale. Bwana Spika, jambo lingine ambalo pengine lilikuwa kizungumkuti ni haya mambo yanasemwa ya watoto wale ambao walikuwa wameondolewa na hiyo kaunti ya Nakuru. Bwana Spika, hiyo tunataka kukashifu, na tunakashifu kwa sababu Bwana Spika,
let's consult in low tones, please.
Bwana Spika, tunataka kukashifu kitendo kile kwa sababu hiyo ni dhuluma dhidi ya binadamu na haitakubalika popote. Lakini kisikue hicho, Bwana Spika, ni kisingizio cha kutofanya Nakuru kuwa jiji. Lakini sisi tunapinga jambo lile, halipaswi kufanyika na katika kaunti yoyote. Hata tuliona jambo lile likifanyika katika kaunti ya Uasin Gishu, Bwana Spika, na kwa hivyo tunapinga jambo kama hilo, lakini sisi tunaunga mkono. Mimi kama nilipokuwa na manufaa nilikuwa mwenyekiti, Bwana Spika, lakini kwa sasa naunga mkono kwa sababu mambo yale ambayo tulifanya mimi nashikilia na tuliyafanya kwa uhuru na uwazi, Bwana Spika. Kwa hivyo Nakuru kufanywa jiji, hata watu wa Nyahururu, Bwana Spika, watatembea huko, watu wa Meru watatembea huko, watu wa Olkarau, watu waliopakana na sehemu hiyo, Bwana Spika, wataweza hata kupata kazi pale tukifanya lile kuwa jiji na mambo yaweze kuendelezwa mengi, Bwana Spika. Mimi nina hakika na nina imani ya kwamba mambo yataweza kufanywa vizuri. Na nimshukuru tena Seneta Keheka, na amenikumbusha leo asubuhi, ameniambia nisisahau, na nikijaribu kusahau itakuwa ni kosa, itakuwa ni dhambi, itakuwa ni laana kwangu mimi ikiwa sitaunga mkono. Bwana Spika, naunga mkono Nakuru kufanya jiji. Asante Bwana Spika.
Senator Chila yako.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me an opportunity to make my remarks about this motion. Mr. Speaker, I support this report that Nakuru must be conferred city status. And Mr. Speaker, I do so because I hope in my lifetime Migori will be conferred city status. Now, Mr. Speaker, where I come from, the customs are very clear. The oldest child, son or daughter, must get married first, in that order of birth. And since Nakuru was born earlier than Migori, and other cities like Machakos were born earlier, I want us to expedite this process so that the turn of Migori comes very quickly. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, in my understanding, development is urbanization of rural areas. And I believe development is the responsibility of both governments, national and county governments. So I believe the national government must expedite and avail support to all counties, because it is the wish of every county to have a city. I mean, I would be glad to be associated and to identify as a resident and a person born and bred in Migori City. I'm sure Kajwang would like to be born or to be a resident of Homa Bay City. So the responsibility of the national government is to allocate more resources to counties, particularly for urban support projects, so that we have many more cities that would that would halt urban or rural-urban migration, and that again would strengthen devolution. Thirdly, Mr. Speaker, I want to say that what the governor and the current administrators of Nakuru did to the poor, did to the vulnerable people is not acceptable, but we must at this stage separate the issues. Let us not throw out the child with bathwater. Let us ensure that if there is any punishment, and there should be, it should be visited on the individuals, but we should not pass this report by hurting the image of Nakuru City. Nakuru is a city, and a city must have a soul, it must have a character, and it must have identity. So that identity that it is tied to it must be cleansed, and I believe the individuals who did this bad act have made the record be muddled or be muddied by their bad behavior. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, I support this because our turn is coming, and I believe when our turn comes, I will be a resident and the governor or senator of Migori City. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I support.
Senator James Orengo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also rise to support this motion. Originally, I was waiting the speech to be made by the senator for Nakuru, but I've been told she is supportive of this motion, and I think this is very good in terms of the fact that she's taking leadership in this motion to give the people of Nakuru what they deserve. So I think one of the things that I really want to talk about, Mr. Speaker, is not about the parameters of elevation of cities or towns into cities, or to achieve status of a city. In fact, in old England, I think for a town or an urban area to become a city, the key requirement was that you should have a cathedral or a bus or railway terminal, mundane considerations. But Nakuru has had a very big history. I think any town in Kenya that becomes a city must have the history like Nakuru has had over the years. This is a city where nearly everybody from, let me not say everybody, but you have seen Nakuru represented by leaders whose origins are from all over Kenya. As Mr. Speaker, you remember Achieng' Oneko was not necessarily a resident of Nakuru because his base was here in Nairobi and in Nyanza. But he, in the first independence parliament, he managed to be elected as a member of parliament for Nakuru. Since then, we have had people from various communities and ethnicities elected in that city, that great city of Nakuru, which in my view, if it fails to achieve the criteria for being elevated to a city, then I don't know which other city or which other town can achieve that elevation. It has got unique features, unique characteristics that make it iconic. It has a lake, it has a vibrant population, a growing city, one of the fastest growing cities or towns in the country. It's got great features, mountains, and wildlife. It is unique, as I said in the beginning. But other than these statutory requirements, I think any town in Kenya that deserves being a city must be a place where any Kenyan can live. More than anything else, we should have cities that are accessible to all communities in Kenya. And I think Nakuru, over the years, in my experience, has been such a place in the country. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, I have every reason to support this motion and say that other urban areas which deserve to be cities should have the experience that Nakuru has had in the years. Great people, open, they are not bigots, and I think it is following the footsteps of Kisumu. And my colleagues across who are talking to themselves would realize over the weekend, Kisumu showed that it is open to everybody in this republic. And therefore, next time that Elgeyo Marakwet has a town that deserves to be a city, let it follow the example of Kisumu and Nakuru to be an open place for every citizen in this country. But having said that, I think those who manage our towns and cities have got great responsibilities of ensuring that they are properly planned, that from the taxes that people pay, whether they are local or coming from the national government, they are properly used to maintain these cities. Because, you know, cities are the human habitats of now and the future. Less and less people are living in rural countryside. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, if we have the current arrangement where basically all cities fall under devolved units, and this is where the great populations are, governors have extra responsibility of ensuring that this kind of habitats are livable, they are well planned, and that within it there are no complaints, the kind of which have been addressed in this report. And I hope that report in itself would not make any member fail to support this motion for the elevation of Nakuru to city status. Mr. Speaker, I don't think I have any further remarks on this. I support the motion.
Senator Mwaruma.
Asante Mheshimiwa Spika kwa kunipa fursa hii ili kuchangia na kuunga mkono huu mswada wa kufanya mji wa Nakuru kuwa mji mkuu. Naunga mkono kwa sababu mbili. Ya kwanza ikiwa ni kwamba ule mji wa Nakuru umefikia vile vigezo vyote ama umetimiza vigezo vyote vya kuwa mji mkuu. Na vigezo hivi huwa ni nambari ya watu ama idadi ya watu, na vile wamejitayarisha kutoa kwa mfano majitaka ama sewerage na kadhalika. Na la pili pia napenda kuunga mkono mji ule kuwa mji mkuu kwa sababu seneta wa Nakuru Mheshimiwa Susan Kihika amekuwa mstari wa mbele pia kupigia upato ule mji wa Nakuru kuwa mji mkuu. La haula, Mheshimiwa Spika, ni vizuri niseme ya kwamba tungependa huu mji uwe mji mkuu, lakini usifanywe kuwa mji mkuu sasa hivi. Kwa sababu Mheshimiwa Spika, ninapoongea huku ni kwamba kuna ripoti ya kamati ya Labor na Social Welfare ambayo ni kamati ya nyumba hii, na mimi Mheshimiwa Spika nikiwa ni naibu wa mwenyekiti wa hiyo kamati, tuko na pendekezo la kusema ya kwamba hatungependelea kwa sasa hivi ule mji wa Nakuru kuwa mji mkuu kwa sababu ya yale maswala ama matukio yaliyotokea kule Nakuru ya kutoa watoto wadogo, wa kutoa zile familia za mijini na kuzitupa katika misitu, Mheshimiwa Spika. Kwa hivyo wakati mara kwa mara tunapokuwa na maombi ama petitions za wananchi wetu, wakati tumeandika ripoti ya kamati, huwa mwandishi wa seneti ama clerk wa senate anaandika barua na kupeana ile ripoti kwa taasisi ili yale mapendekezo yatimizwe. Na hapo sasa, Mheshimiwa Spika, ndio nina shida, kwa sababu wale watu wa Nakuru walioandika petition kwa hii nyumba wako na mapendekezo ambayo mengine yanatakikana kutekelezwa ama kutimizwa na nyumba hii ya Senate. Na pendekezo moja ni kwamba tusipeane ule mji wa Nakuru city status kwa sasa, mpaka watuhakikishia kwamba kuna miundo msingi ama miundo mbinu ya kutosha ya kuhakikisha kwamba wale wananchi wote wanaoishi mji wa Nakuru, ikiwa ni walalahoi ama walalahai, maskini ama tajiri, watapatiwa nafasi yao ya kuishi mji wa Nakuru bila kutatizwa na mtu. Na tunauliza hivi, tuliuliza kama kamati ya Labor na Social Welfare ya kwamba kama serikali ya Nakuru inaweza kutoa na kutupa wananchi wao wenyewe kule msituni na haija kuwa city bado, na hawajaunda miundo mbinu ya kuhakikisha kwamba hawa watoto wanaishi kwa mazingira yanayofaa, je, tukiwapatia city status si ndio watupilia mbali zaidi? Kwa hivyo, Mheshimiwa Spika, naomba wenzangu wanikubalie kwamba kwa sasa hivi tuangushe huu mswada, alafu tupeane serikali ya Nakuru muda kidogo ili wajifahamu, wajielewe, waunde miundo mbinu ya kutosha ya kuhakikisha kwamba mwananchi yeyote anayeishi Nakuru ako na haki sawa na yule mwingine, awaye maskini ama tajiri, Mheshimiwa Spika. Kwa sababu vile Mheshimiwa Mtula Kilonzo amesema, wale wananchi waliotupwa porini, msituni, na wengine wakaliwa na wanyama, Mheshimiwa Spika, wako na haki kama sisi wengine, na tukitoa damu yao na damu yetu yote, damu yenyewe ni nyekundu. Kwa hivyo ningependa kusihi wenzangu, kwa sababu tuko na report tayari, na Mheshimiwa Sakaja amejaribu online kuingia lakini hajaweza. Kwa niaba ya kamati yangu naomba ya kwamba tuangushe huu mswada kwa leo, tuwapatie serikali ya Nakuru wajielewe na wapate ufahamu wa kulea watu wao vizuri, alafu kwa muda mwingine ujao wa usoni tupitishe huu mswada wa kuwa na city status. Hakuna mtu ambaye hataki kuwa na city. Zamani kwetu tukitoka kule Taita.
Okay, muda wako umeisha. Senator Langat.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for also giving me this opportunity to say something about this particular motion of elevating Nakuru town to a city. It has all that it takes, being an agricultural hub. Mr. Speaker, I have a lot of special attachment to this particular city because I went to Nakuru High School and Menengai, whereby I am privileged to say that I was a classmate of Mheshimiwa David Kigaria. We attended the same class, and I want to say I have a lot of do not disturb me. I have a lot of attachment to this particular place. Geographically, it is central, and I want to say that it deserves to be a city. However, I would like to say that it has a lot of challenges of late. Long time ago, it was a very good place, but of late, I want to say, Mr. Speaker, that it is facing a lot of image challenges. The current governor, Mr. Speaker, I have heard people talk about the issue where the governor had taken a very inhuman position of actually taking those particular street children to the bush, whereby they suffered so much. He also paid very little attention to the issues that were faced by the people in Solai. And I want also to say that of late, people, maybe Susan is the only one who knows about what is happening in Nakuru. This particular gentleman actually did what was so inhuman of late by actually destroying small businesses, the kiosk of Mamambogas and the rest, in an attempt to make sure that Nakuru becomes clean at an expense of human lives. So people in Nakuru actually are not very happy the way we think. They are not even proud of being in Nakuru town. They are even hearing whatever we are talking about and wondering, do these people know actually what is happening in Nakuru? So the image that this particular man has brought to Nakuru, and very funny, Mr. Speaker, I want to say that, he is only doing what actually Jesus Christ was saying, actually washing only the outside part of the cup, but the inside is rotten. I would wish to advise some of us to go down to some parts of Nakuru in Kivumbini, near Nakuru and those other particular places. Nakuru Stadium, which is a Fra Stadium, which used to be the best stadium in Rift Valley, is now completely rotten and neglected. So I want to say, before we elevate, we allow, Susan will forgive me for this, she has really been trying to woo us to support this idea of Nakuru City. But I want to say, Susan, your effort is being watered down by that particular monstrous governor who is in Nakuru. Let us give him time until you become the governor or any other person who has a human heart, so that we elevate this particular town to a city. Otherwise, as of now, people will wonder what is the Senate seeing in this particular city where the residents are so much suffering. The people who are actually... I want to say that he has said something, and because he's an elder from my area, I just want to say, as of now, I don't support it until the image of this particular place is improved. Susan, continue doing something to improve the social image of Nakuru, and we shall talk about it later. And I want to say, I don't support as of now until the governor become humane enough.
Senator Susan Kihika.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also rise to contribute to this very important motion that has a lot to do with my wonderful, beautiful county of Nakuru. Mr. Speaker, like most of my colleagues who have spoken before me, I'm very conflicted this afternoon. And the reason I'm very conflicted, Mr. Speaker, is because in all being very pragmatic and looking at the big picture, Nakuru deserves to be a city. Nakuru, like Kisumu, Mombasa, and Nairobi, should be a city, and it has done well so far, that there is nothing really that should stop it from being a city. But on the other hand, Mr. Speaker, we have a governor who is sitting, or who is the current governor of Nakuru County, Mr. Lee Kenyanjui, whose actions in attempting or in trying to get Nakuru to become a city are so contrary to what a human being or a leader should be, that it breaks my heart to imagine that I will be voting to elevate Nakuru Municipality into a city, while to get there, the governor had to round up 41 street children in the middle of the night, using 2 trucks or 2 cars that had county plates, and go and throw them away in the bushes or in the forest in Chamasusu. And out of those 41 children, only 36 were recovered. So as we speak, and as I stand here today asking or pushing forward so that my county or Nakuru Municipality can become a city, the issue of those 5 missing children, who I would imagine or assume were probably eaten by hyenas in Chamasus, really hangs heavy on me as a mother and as a leader. So that when I say I'm conflicted, that is part of the problem. I have also watched the governor very heartlessly displace the Matatu group in Nakuru County. They have been removed, forcefully removed from where they used to operate from, just in trying to make sure that Nakuru was able to attain the city status. They were taken to the outskirts of town, where very old women, for example, have to move all over the place without knowing where to go to board the matatus, in a place where there is no water, there are no toilets, and it is just inhumane. So when I say again that I'm conflicted this afternoon, Mr. Speaker, that is what I am speaking to. However, Mr. Speaker, I will not penalize the wonderful people of Nakuru County, of Nakuru Town, Nakuru Municipality, who deserve a city, because then it will give a better business environment. Many hotels have closed down. By elevating it to a city, we get more tourism. But I must say that Nakuru must not proceed in a way that it only caters to the rich people in Nakuru, where the poor are seen to be an eyesore and therefore removed from the town, where the street children are rounded up and thrown into the forest, just so that those who are an eyesore to the governor and his administration can be removed so as to attain city status. So I will support Nakuru becoming a city, because I know he will not serve forever. And I'm hopeful that even in the next term, I will hopefully be able to remove him, so that when we become a city, we can place the matatus in a place where they can operate in a good business environment. And I promise to take care of those who are less fortunate, like the street children. Thank you.
I call upon the mover to reply. Mr. Speaker, I beg to reply, and very briefly, responsibility will follow this conferment, and that was the word of Senator Wetangula and Professor Kindiki. Number two, the resolution of the House must be seen as the report of the devolution committee, the debate that has been captured in the Hansard, and the report of the Labour Committee on the issues surrounding street children. Number three, in the words of Senator Mutula Kilonzo, I want to beg the House to approve the report, but not to forget the things that have been brought before the Senate that are still outstanding. Finally, Mr. Speaker, the city of Nakuru, if it comes to fruition, will not be about Lee Kinyanjui. Today is governor, tomorrow, or at some point someone else will be governor. It will not be about Susan Kihika. Today she's a fellow senator, tomorrow she could be in the Council of Governors. It is not even about my brother Peter Kajwang, who is an MCA in Nakuru. Mr. Speaker, Nakuru City is about the 42 communities and Kenyans and the millions of people who call Nakuru home. Mr. Speaker, with that, I beg to move and urge the House to support the report of the Devolution Committee. Thank you. Okay, order senators, I want to give a bit of direction on this. The bell will be rung once for 4 issues. One, order number 8, order number 9, order number 10, and order number 12. And for the motion on at order number 12 is a matter affecting counties, therefore we shall also vote by delegation, just like this. Yeah. So I'll direct that the bell be rung for 5 minutes. Yeah, those who are online, you log in again so that you're able to vote. Those who are out, come in. Okay. Okay, order. Take your seats. Order, senators. I will be on my feet. Take your seats. So we have 4 divisions. We are starting with the first one. Take your seats. Oh, you has told me it's okay. You should have confirmed the whip. Huh? Okay, now put the question, which is that the Mental Health Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 28 of 2020, be read a second time. Can you tell us? One for the eyes and another for the nose. Senator Uta, okay. Okay, that's mental health.
Roll call division on the Mental Health Amendment Bill, Senator Adan Dulo Fatuma, Isiolo County. No, she's not. Senator Ali Abdullahi Ibrahim.
Yes.
Yeah, she's online. Call out.
Senator Adan Dulo Fatuma, Isiolo County. She's there.
Senator Dulo?
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Good.
Senator Ali Abdullahi Ibrahim, Wajir County.
Is he online?
Is he online?
Is he online?
Senator Boy Isa Juma, Kwale County. He was online. Yes, Isa Juma.
Senator Juma?
I vote yes.
Senator Cherarkei Samson Kiprotich, Nandi County.
Okay, I vote yes, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Cheruyot Aaron Kipchirui, Kericho County. He had not logged in. Senator Haji Abdul, Garissa County.
I vote yes, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Senator Hargura Godana, Marsabit County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Imana Malaki Charles Ekal, Turkana County. Senator Kajwang Moses Otieno, Homa Bay County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Kamar Margaret Jepkoech, Uasin Gishu County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Kangata Irungu, Muranga County. Senator Haniri George, Vihiga County.
Senator Haniri. Okay, proceed, you'll come back.
Senator Kibiru Charles Rubenson, Kirinyaga County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Kihika Susan Wakarura, Nakuru County. On record?
I vote yes.
Senator Kimani Wamatangi Paul, Kiambu County.
I vote yes.
Senator Kindiki Kizure, Tharaka Nithi County.
I vote yes.
Senator Kirinyaga Ephraim Mwangi Maina, Nyeri County.
I vote yes.
Senator Langat Christopher Andrew, Bomet County.
I vote yes.
Senator Lelegwe Steve Lutumbesi, Samburu County.
Lelegwe vote.
Request.
I vote yes.
Senator Linturi Franklin Midika, Meru County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Loitip Anwar, Lamu County. Senator Mathayo Stewart Mwachiru, Kilifi County. Senator Mohamed Malim, Mandera County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Malala Cleophas Wahungu, Kakamega County. Senator Mbito Michael Malinga, Trans Nzoia County.
Senator Mbito.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Mbogo George Ochilo Ayako, Migori County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Mogeni Eric Okongo, Nyamira County. I think he had logged in at some point. We can move on, we can come back later.
Yes, Senator Mogeni. Okay, we should come back.
Senator Moy Gideon Kipsielei Towet, Baringo County.
Vote, Senator Moy. Unmute.
Ndio.
Okay.
I voted yeah.
Okay.
Senator Mpaei Philip Salau, Kajiado County.
I vote yes.
Why is he?
I vote yes.
That's Mpaei.
Was voted.
Senator Murkomen Onesmus Kipchumba, Elgeyo Marakwet County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Mudhama Agnes Kavindu, Machakos County. She was online.
Senator Kavindu. She was online, yeah.
We'll come back later.
Okay.
Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr., Makueni County.
I vote yes.
Senator Mwangi Paul Githiomi, Nyandarua County.
Most experienced.
Senator Mwaruma Jones Mashushe, Taita Taveta County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Munyihaji Mohamed Faki, Mombasa County. She was online, Munyihaji.
Munyihaji was online. Vote.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Nderitu John Kinyua, Laikipia County. He's here. Request.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Ndwiga Peter Njeru, Embu County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Olekina Ledama, Narok County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Ongeri Samson Kegengo, Kisii County.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Orengo James, Siaya County.
I vote yes.
Senator Outa Frederick Otieno, Kisumu County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Pogisio Samuel Losuron, West Pokot County.
Speaker, I vote yes.
Sakaja Johnson Ada, Nairobi County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Wako Sitwila Amos, Busia County. Wako. Requests.
Yes.
Senator Wambua Enoch Kio, Kitui County.
Yes, Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Wario Golit Juma, Tana River County. Senator Wetangula Moses Masika, Bungoma County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Repeat yes for those who. Yeah, yes, also.
Senator Ali Abdullah Ibrahim, Wajir County.
I vote yes. Don't, why are you meeting us when you want us to vote?
Senator Cheruiyot Aaron Kipkirui, Kericho County. Senator Imana Malaki Charles Ekal, Turkana County. Senator Kangata Irongo, Muranga County. Senator Haniri George, Vihiga County. That's tempting. Haniri. Let's move on. Who else? Senator Senator Loitiptip Anwar, Lamu County. Senator Mathayo Stewart Machiru, Kilifi County. Senator Mogeni Eric Okongo, Nyamira County. Senator Mudama Agnes Kavindu, Machakos County.
Senator Kavindu. Kavindu.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we heard.
It's not very good. I really waited to vote also for Nakuru and to speak. But,
You will vote. You will vote.
give us a chance.
You will vote. We are coming on that.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Speaker. Can you hear me? Khaniri here.
Haniri, yes. Haniri, George, vote.
Can I vote now?
Vote.
Yes, I vote yes.
Good.
Mr. Speaker, was I heard?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, he voted.
Yeah, you voted. We heard you.
Senator Wario Golich Juma, Tana River County. You can touch.
Okay, honorable senators. We are going to the next one, order number 9. I now put the question. These are the Wildlife Conservation and Management Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 30 of 2020, be read a second time. Okay.
The same. You have the revision list, eh? Yeah. Are we ready? Senator Adan Dulo Fatuma, Isiolo County.
I vote yes, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Ali Abdullah Ibrahim, Wajir County. Senator Ali.
Senator Ali.
Chairman, I didn't get the question, Chairman. The Speaker. Oh.
Vote.
How do I vote? I didn't hear the question.
The Wildlife Conservation and Management Amendment Bill.
Proceed. I'll vote later. Proceed.
The Wildlife Conservation and Management Amendment Bill. Vote.
Okay, I vote yes.
Senator Boy Issa Juma, Kwale County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Cherargei Samson Kiprotich, Nandi County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Cheriot Aaron Kipkirui, Kericho County. Senator Haji Abdul, Garissa County.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I vote yes.
Senator Hargura Godana, Marsabit County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Imana Malaki Charles Ekal, Turkana County. Senator Kajwang Moses Otieno, Homa Bay County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Kamar Margaret, Uasin Gishu County.
I vote yes.
Senator Kangata Irungu, Muranga County. Senator Khaniri George, Vihiga County.
Mr. Speaker, sir, Vihiga votes yes for the Wildlife Conservation and Management Bill.
Senator Kibiru Charles Robinson, Kirinyaga County.
I vote yes.
Senator Kihika Susan, Nakuru County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Kimani Wamatangi Paul, Kiambu County.
I vote yes.
Senator Kindiki Kidhure, Tharaka Nithi County.
I vote yes.
Senator Kirinyaga Ephraim Mwangi Maina, Nyeri County.
I vote yes.
Senator Langat Christopher Andrew, Bomet County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Lelegwe Steve Lutumbesi, Samburu County. He left. Senator Linturi Franklin Midika, Meru County. Senator Loitip Anwar, Lamu County. Senator Mathayo Stewart Machiu, Kilifi County. Senator Mahamud Mohamed Malim, Mandera County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Malala Cleophas Wahungu, Kakamega County.
On behalf of Kakamega delegation, Speaker, I vote yes.
Mr. Speaker, I have never lifted and delegated my vote to anybody. So nobody should never, ever, ever vote on my behalf. So I vote yes on behalf of Kakamega people. Be notified.
Senator Mbito Michael Malinga, Trans Nzoia County. Senator Mbito Michael Malinga, Trans Nzoia County.
Okay, vote. Who is that?
Mbito.
Senator Mbito, vote.
You can come next time.
Senator Mbito. Okay, you come back.
Senator Mbogo George Ochilo Ayako, Migori County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Mogeni Eric Okongo, Nyamira County. Senator Moi Gideon Kipsielei Towet, Baringo County.
Vote yes.
How has he voted?
Senator Moi, vote.
Yeah, I vote yes.
Okay.
Moi, yes. Senator Mpaei Philip Salau, Kajiado County. Senator Mpaei.
Senator Mbaye, vote. Senator Mbaye.
Senator Murkomen.
Senator Mbaye. Is there? Vote.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Murkomen Onesmus Kipchumba, Elgeyo Marakwet County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Mudhama Agnes Kabindu, Machakos County.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of Machakos County, I vote yes.
Senator Mtula Kilonzo Jr., Makueni County.
I vote yes.
Senator Mwangi Paul Githiomi, Nyandarua County.
I vote yes.
Senator Maruma Jones Mashushe, Taita Taveta County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Mwinyi Haji Mohamed Faki, Mombasa County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Nderitu John Kinyua, Laikipia County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Ndwiga Peter Njeru, Embu County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Olekina Ledama, Narok County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Ongeri Samson Kegengo, Kisii County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Orengo James, Siaya County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Outa Frederick Otieno, Kisumu County.
I vote yes.
Senator Pogisho Samuel Losuron, West Pokot County.
Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Sakaja Johnson Ada, Nairobi County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Wako Sitwila Amos, Busia County.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I vote yes.
Senator Wambua Enoch Kio, Kitui County.
Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Wario Golich Juma, Tana River County. Senator Wetangula Moses Masika, Bungoma County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
So we tally quickly, yeah?
Okay, order, senators. Take your seats. Take your seats. Take your seat, leader. Order number 10, I now put the question, which is that the county allocation of revenue bill, Senate Bills number 30 of 2021, be read a second time. Vote, the same tellers.
Okay. Senator Adan Dulo Fatuma, Isiolo County.
I vote yes.
Senator Ali Abdullah Ibrahim, Wajir County.
I vote yes.
Senator Ali?
He has voted.
Oh, you have voted, okay.
I vote yes, Speaker. I vote yes.
Senator Boy Isa Juma, Kwale County.
Mr. Speaker, Kwale County vote yes.
Senator Cherarkei Samson Kiprotich, Nandi County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes to the county allocation of revenue bill.
Senator Cheruiyot Aaron Kipkirui, Kericho County. Senator Haji Abdul, Garissa County.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I vote yes.
Senator Hargura Godana, Marsabit County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Imana Malaki Charles Ekal, Turkana County. Senator Kajuang Moses Otieno, Homa Bay County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Kamar Margaret Jepkoech, Western Gishu County.
I vote yes, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Kangata Irungu, Muranga County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Continue with their education.
Senator Kaniri George, Vihiga County.
Mr. Speaker, Vihiga County votes yes for the county allocation of revenue bill.
Senator Kibiru Charles Rubenson, Kirinyaga County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Kihika Susan, Nakuru County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Kimani Wamatangi Paul, Kiambu County.
I vote yes.
Senator Kindiki Kizure, Tharaka Nithi County.
I vote yes.
Senator Kirinyaga Ephraim Maina, Nyeri County. Has he left? Senator Langat Christopher Andrew, Bomet County. Langat, at the back.
Mike, Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the Bomet County, I vote yes.
Senator Lelegwe Steve Lutumbesi, Samburu County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Linturi Franklin Midhika, Meru County. Senator Loitiptip Anwar, Lamu County. Senator Mathayo Stewart Machiru, Kilifi County. Senator Mahamud Mohamed Malim.
Who is that?
Speaker, I vote yes.
Okay.
Senator Malala Cleophas Wahungu, Kakamega County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Mbito Michael Malinga, Trans Nzoia County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Mbogo George Ochilo Ayako, Migori County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Mogeni Eric Okongo, Nyamira County. Senator Moi Gideon Kipselei Towet, Baringo County.
I vote yes.
Senator Mpaei Philip Salau, Kajiado County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Murkomen Onesmus Kipchumba, Elgeyo Marakwet County.
I vote yes.
Senator Mudhama Agnes Kavindu, Machakos County.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the people of Machakos, I vote yes.
Senator Mtula Kilonzo Jr., Makueni County.
I vote yes.
Senator Mwangi Paul Githiomi, Nyandarua County. Senator Mwaruma Jones Mashushe, Taita Taveta County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Munyihaji, not in the division. Senator Munyihaji Mohamed Faki, Mombasa County.
I vote yes, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Nderitu John Kinyua, Laikipia County. Senator Ndwiga Peter Njeru, Embu County. Senator Nderitu John Kinyua, Laikipia County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Ndwiga Peter Njeru, Embu County. Senator Ndwiga Olekina Ledama, Narok County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes to send money to counties.
Senator Ongeri Samson Kegengo, Kisii County.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of Kisii County, I vote yes on county allocation revenue bill.
Senator Ndwiga Peter Njeru, Embu County.
Request. I vote yes.
Senator Orengo James, Siaya County.
I vote yes.
Senator Outa Frederick Otieno, Kisumu County.
I vote yes.
Senator Pogisho Samuel Osron, West Pokot County.
Senator, Leader of Majority.
Senator Sakaja Johnson Ada, Nairobi County. Senator Pogisho.
Sakaja, vote.
Mr. Speaker, to send an upwards of 15 billion to the people of Nairobi, I vote yes.
Senator Pogisho Samuel Osron, West Pokot County. Senator Wako Siswila Amos, Busia County.
Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Wambua Enokio, Kitui County.
Mr. Speaker, to give 11 billion Kenya shillings to the people of Kitui County, I vote yes.
Senator Wario Golich Juma, Tana River County. Senator Tangula Moses Masika, Bungoma County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
We go over it once more. Senator Imana Malaki, Turkana County. Senator Kangata Irungu, Muranga County. Senator Linturi Franklin.
Ask him to vote. Senator Pogisho, vote.
Hey.
Vote. We can't hear you.
I vote yes.
Senator
I vote
Linturi,
yes.
Senator Linturi Franklin, Mithika, Meru County. Senator Loitiptip Anwar, Lamu County. Senator Matthias Stewart, Kilifi County. Senator Mogeni Eric Okongo, Nyamira County. Senator Mwangi Paul Githiomi, Nyandarua County.
I vote yes.
Senator Wario Golit Juma, Tana River County.
Senator Mutula. Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr.
On a point of order, Mr. Speaker, owing to the time left and in view of the business still on the order paper, I move under Standing Order 31(3)A that we extend the sitting time until we complete the business on at number 10, 11, and 12 in the order paper. Thank you.
Seconder. Okay.
Mr. Speaker, I second.
Okay, I propose the question. Where is that? What's your point of order?
The standing order referred to by my colleague is quite clear in terms of it has to be moved 30 minutes.
We were caught when we were in a division.
Unless you use the standing order number 1.
Yes.
So that we can be procedural.
We were caught in a division, and that's allowed. I propose, I put, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
That 1(3)A, the time except is time, the House extends the time until conclusion of order number 11 and 19.
Okay. Yes, be there. I propose that pursuant to Standing Order number 31, 3A, we extend the time until conclusion of the business on the order paper at order number 11 and 12 and 19. I put the question that pursuant to Standing Order number 31, 3A, I extend the time to the time till the end of businesses on the order paper number 11, 12, and 19. As manner of that opinion say aye. As manner of the contrary view say nay. The ayes have it. Let's proceed. Okay. The senators. I now put the question, which is that the Senate adopts the report of the Standing Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations. Order, Senator Maina. Order, Senator. Order. Freeze. Order, Senator. Okay, order, Senators. Order. I now put the question, which is that the Senate adopts the report of the Standing Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations on the conferment of city status to Nakuru Municipality, laid on the table of the Senate on Tuesday, 25th May 2021, and pursuant to Section 8(6) of the Urban Areas and Cities Act, approves the conferment of city status to Nakuru Municipality. Yeah, let's vote.
Senator Adandulo Fatuma, Isiolo County.
Senator Dulo.
We can come later. Senator Ali Abdullah Ibrahim, Wajir County.
I vote no.
Senator Boy Isa Juma, Kwale County.
I vote yes.
Senator Cherakei Samson Kiprotich, Nandi County.
Mr. Speaker, since the children were dumped in the forest, I vote no.
Senator Cheruyot Aaron Kipchirui, Kericho County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Haji Abdul, Garissa County.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I vote yes for Nakuru City.
Senator Hargura Godana, Marsabit County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Imana Malaki Charles, Turkana County. Senator Kajuang Moses Otieno, Homa Bay County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Kamar Margaret, Wasinigishu County.
Senator Kamar Margaret, Wasinigishu County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Kangata Irungu, Muranga County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Khaniri George, Vihiga County.
Mr. Speaker, to upgrade Nakuru town to a city, I vote yes.
Senator Kibiru Charles Robinson, Kirinyaga County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Kihika Susan, Nakuru County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Kimani Paul, Kiambu County.
She voted yes. There were difficulties with her mask.
Senator Kimani Paul, Kiambu County.
I vote yes.
Senator Kindiki Kizure, Tharaka County.
I vote yes.
Senator Kirinyaga Ephraim Mwangi, Nyeri County.
I vote yes.
Senator Langat Christopher Andrew, Bomet County.
Mr. Speaker, because Susan spoke so passionately about the importance of the same and improving the image, I'm convinced 10 and 40 years.
Senator Lelegwe Steve Lutumbesi, Samburu County.
I vote yes.
Senator Linturi Franklin Midika, Meru County.
I vote yes.
Senator Loitip Anwar, Lamu County. Senator Mazao Stewart, Kilifi County. Senator Mahmoud Mohamed Malim, Mandera County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Malala Cleophas Wakungu, Kakamega County.
Mr. Speaker, since Nakuru is a transit town to Kakamega, I vote yes.
Senator Mbito Michael Malinga, Trans Nzoia County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Mbogo George Ochilo Ayako, Migori County.
Mr. Speaker, for the love of cities, I vote yes.
Senator Mogeni Eric Okongo, Nyamira County. Senator Moi Gideon Kipsielei, Baringo County.
For the great people of Nakuru and my lifelong association with Nakuru, I vote yes.
Senator Mpai Philip Salau, Kajiado County.
Mbaye. Mbaye vote. Vote unmute.
I vote yes, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Murkomen Onespas Kipchumba, Elgeyo-Marakwet County.
For the love of the great people of Nakuru, Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Mudama Agnes Kavindu, Machakos County.
Kavindu vote.
Mr. Speaker, I really wanted to speak something on this. I'm voting yes, but allow me to say something very small.
You don't out of order.
About those.
Out of order.
Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr., Makueni County.
I vote yes.
Senator Mwangi Paul Githiomi, Nyandarua County.
Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Maruma Jones Mashushe, Taita Taveta County.
In support of Senator Susan Kihika, who spoke very passionately about the city status of Nakuru. And because I know very soon she will be the governor to fight for the rights of the children, I vote yes.
Senator Mwinyi Mohamed Faki, Mombasa County.
To welcome the great people of Nakuru to the elite club of city counties, I vote yes.
Senator Nderitu John Kinyua, Laikipia County. Kinyua, request.
Bwana Spika, Nakuru ni majirani wangu na majirani ni mpaka waangaliane vizuri. Kwa niaba ya majirani, mimi napiga kura ndio.
Senator Ndwiga Peter Njeru, Embu County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Olekina Ledama, Narok County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Ongeri Samson Kegengo, Kisii County.
For the cosmopolitan people and city of Nakuru, I vote yes.
Senator Orengo James, Siaya County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Outa Frederick Otieno, Kisumu County.
As a city senator of Kisumu, I vote yes in support.
Senator Pogishio Samuel Osron, West Pokot County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Sakaja Johnson Ada, Nairobi County.
Mr. Speaker, I cannot cry more than the bereaved, but my committee will continue to pursue justice for the children of Nakuru County, but for the greater sake of the county, I vote yes on this.
I'm a vote yes.
Senator Sakaja, what did you vote? Sakaja.
Mr. Speaker, am I audible?
You voted? Yes. Okay.
Senator wako Siswila Amos, Busia County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Wambua Enoch Kio, Kitui County.
Mr. Speaker, having extracted a firm commitment from Senator Kiika that when she becomes governor, she will fight for justice for the children of Nakuru, I vote yes.
Senator Wario Golich Juma, Tana River County. Senator Wetangula Moses Masika, Bungoma County.
Speaker, I vote yes.
Okay, we have one vote to go, so one vote to go.
One vote to go.
Okay, order, senators. Order, take your seats. Take your seats. Honorable senators, the results, Senator Omanga, take your seat. You have just come now and you are disrupting. Take your seat. Honorable senators, the results are as follows. 1, the Mental Health Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 28 of 2020, abstentions 0, nays 0, ayes 39, the ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Mental Health Act and for connected purposes.
The second, the Wildlife Conservation and Management Amendment Bill, Senate Bills number 30 of 2020, abstention 0, nays 0, ayes 37, the ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Wildlife Conservation and Management Act and for connected purposes.
Third was the county allocation of revenue bills, Senate Bill number 30 of 2021, abstention 0, nays 0, ayes 38, the ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to provide for the equitable allocation of revenue raised nationally among the county governments for the 2021-2022 financial year, the responsibilities of national and county governments pursuant to such allocation and for connected purposes.
Okay, we still have a vote, so members should not leave. So number 4, the report on conferment of Nakuru Municipality to city status, abstention 0, nays 2, ayes 38, the ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 11, Committee of the Whole. The County Allocation of Revenue Bill, Senate Bills number 30 of 2021.
Honorable Senators, we are on there. Honorable Senators, kindly take your seats. Order, members, order. Honorable Senators, kindly take your seats. We are now considering the committee of the whole on the county allocation and revenue bill, Senate Bills number 20 of 2021. We are considering the county allocation of revenue bill, Senate Bills number 30 of 2021. Which one?
Clauses 3 and 4.
Senator Kibiru. Mover.
I move that clauses 3 and 4 be part of the bill.
I propose the question that clauses 3 and 4 be part of the bill. I put the question that clauses 3 and 4 be part of the bill. Division at the end.
Clause 5.
Senator Kibiru.
I move that clause 5 be part of the bill.
Be amended. Can you put it right?
I move that clause 5 be amended.
Amended as proposed in the order paper.
I move that clause 5 be amended as proposed in the bill.
I propose the question that clause 5
in the order paper.
I propose the question that clause 5 be part of the bill. Amendment proposed. Okay. Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 5 be amended as proposed. I put the question that clause 5 be amended as proposed. Division at the end.
Clause 6.
Chairperson.
I move that clause 6 be amended as proposed in the standing order. In the order paper. As proposed in the order paper.
I propose, honorable members, kindly.
In the order paper.
I propose the question that clause 6 be amended as proposed. I put the question that clause 6 be amended as proposed. Division at the end.
Clauses 7, 8, 9, and 10.
I propose the question that clauses 7, 8, 9, and 10 be part of the bill. I put the question that clauses 7, 8, 9, and 10 be part of the bill. Division at the end. Honorable Senators, kindly consult in low tones so that you don't interrupt the proceedings of the House. What we are doing is very important.
New clause 11.
I propose that clause 11 be read the second time.
I propose the question now. I propose the question that new clause 11 be read a second time. I put the question that new clause 11 be now read a second time. Division at the end.
The first schedule.
Chair.
I move that the first schedule be part of the bill.
I propose the question that the second schedule.
The first.
I propose the question that the first schedule be part of the bill. I put the question that the first schedule be part of the bill. Division at the end.
The second schedule.
I propose that the second schedule be part of the bill.
I propose the question that the second schedule be amended as proposed. I put the question that the second schedule be amended as proposed. Division at the end.
Clause 2, the title, and clause 1.
I propose the question that clause 2, the title, and clause 1 be part of the bill. I put the question that clause 2, the title, and clause 1 be part of the bill. Division at the end. Honorable Senators, we are going into divisions. We are now going into divisions. Can the bell be run for 2 minutes? Honorable Senators, we are going to Can we ring the bell for a further 5 minutes, please?
Daniel, you know this will go very quickly.
Yeah.
So you prepare the speaker, and then the notes for the move and the...
Then at the speaker.
That's what I'm...
So I think, what I have to delete with
Yeah. But you need to move quickly. Before we proceed with anything, make sure that
schedule more than the speaker, one schedule.
Which one? There are so many, you can take one from...
At what stage will you do this? The speaker is the one to invite you?
Read
Or the
history.
chair?
When we are now there, when we have gone to plenary.
So this one will go to the speaker?
Yes, whoever will have taken it. Yeah.
So you can stop the bell. You can't stop the bell.
We want to ascertain that there is someone to take the chair.
I don't see the speaker.
Call the speaker.
Schedule so that I can.
Do we know how many people online? 10.
Can the bell be rung for another 2 minutes? Can we stop the bell? Honorable Senators, we are going to do 3 divisions and we'll take it at once. So if you are voting, you have to vote 3 times. Yes, whatever way you want to vote. We are taking 3 votes. The first one is for the new clause. The second one is for the all the clauses. So whenever you vote, honorable senators, indicate how you're voting. You have to indicate 1, 2, 3, the 3 divisions. I've already explained. Can the tellers come forward? Tell us, please. Senator Outa and Senator Kibiru.
I'll need mine.
Honorable Senators, we are taking 3 votes, and as you respond on the 3. I vote yes on the 3 or no, nay. So let it be clear to the senators.
Senator Adan Dulo Fatuma, Isiolo County.
I've not said. No. I put all of them. Huh? Honorable Senators, I now put the question that the new clause 11 be now read a second time. I put the question that clause 5, 6 and the second schedule be amended as proposed. I put the question that clauses 3, 4, 5 as amended, 6 as amended, 7, 8, 9, 10, new clause 11, the first schedule, the second schedule as amended, clause 2, the title, and clause 1 be part of the bill.
Senator Adan Dulo Fatuma, Isiolo County. Senator Ali Abdullah Ibrahim, Wajir County.
I vote for the 3. I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Boy Issa Juma, Kwale County.
I vote yes for the 3.
They can't hear you.
I vote for the 3.
Senator Cherarkei Samson Kiprotich, Nandi County.
Madam Speaker, I vote for the 3.
Senator Cheruiyot Aaron Kipkurui, Kericho County. Senator Cheruiyot Aaron Kipkurui, Kericho County.
But senators, can we have some order? Order, please.
Senator Haji Abdul, Garissa County. Senator Hargura Godana, Marsabit County.
Mr. Speaker.
Senator Hargura Godana, Marsabit County.
I vote yes.
Senator Imana Malakai Charles Ekal, Turkana County. Senator Kadwan Moses Otieno, Homa Bay County.
I vote yes on the 3.
Senator Kamal Margaret Jepkoech, was in Gishu County.
Madam Speaker, I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Kanata Irungu, Muranga County. Senator Kanuti George, Vihiga County. Senator Kibiru Charles Robinson, Kirinyaga County.
Chair, I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Kihika Susan Kwakarura, Nakuru County.
I vote yes.
Senator Kimani Wamatangi Paul, Kiambu County.
I vote yes for the 3.
Honorable Senators, we agreed that when you're voting, you vote for the 3. So don't vote for 1. We are having 3 divisions.
Senator Kindiki Kithure, Tharaka Nithi County.
I vote yes, yes, yes.
Senator Kirinyaga Ephraim Mwangi Maina, Nyeri County.
I vote yes.
For the 3. No, you have to say it.
I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Langat Christopher Andrew, Bomet County.
Yeah, I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Lelegwe Steve Tumbesi, Samburu County.
Madam Chair, I vote yes, yes, yes.
Senator Linturi Franklin Mithika, Meru County.
Madam, I vote yes for the 3. I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Loitiptip Anwar, Lamu County. Senator Mazayo Stewart Matsiru, Kilifi County. Senator Mahmoud Mohamed Maalim, Mandera County.
Madam Chair, I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Malala Cleophas Wahungu, Kakamega County. Senator Mbito Michael Malinga, Trans Nzoia County.
Madam Chair, I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Mbogo George Ochilo Ayako, Migori County.
Madam Chair, I vote yes, yes, yes.
Senator Mogeni Eric Okono, Nyamira County. Senator Moi Gideon Kipselei Towet, Baringo County.
I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Mpaye Philip Salau, Kajiado County. Senator Murkomen Onesmus Kipchumba, Elgeyo Marakwet County.
Madam Chair, I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Mudhama Agnes Kavindu, Machakos County.
Madam Speaker, I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr., Makueni County.
I vote yes. I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Mwangi Paul Githiomi, Nyandarua County.
Madam Chair, I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Mwaruma Jones Mwashushe, Taita Taveta County.
Madam Chair, I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Mwenyehaji Mohamed Faki, Mombasa County.
I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Nderitu John Kinyua, Laikipia County.
Madam Chair, I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Olekina Ledama, Narok County. Sorry, Senator Nduga Peter Njeru, Embu County.
Embu County votes yes for the 3.
Senator Olekina Ledama, Narok County.
Madam Chair, I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Ongeri Samson Kegengo, Kisii County.
Madam Chair, Kisii County votes yes, yes, yes for the 3.
Senator Orengo James, Siaya County.
I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Outa Frederick Otieno, Kisumu County.
Kisumu vote yes for the 3.
Senator Pogisho Samuel Losuron, West Pokot County.
Yes, Speaker. Madam Speaker, I vote yes.
Senator Sakaja Johnson Arthur.
You'll have to repeat that one. He has not voted 3 times.
Senator Pogisho Samuel Losuron, West Pokot County.
I vote yes for all 3.
Senator Sakaja Johnson Arthur, Nairobi County.
Madam Chair, I vote yes for the first 2. And for the third one, I vote yes.
Senator wako Swisila Amos, Busia County.
Mr. Speaker, I vote, yes. No, not Speaker, Chairman, I vote yes. For number 1, 2, and 3.
Senator Wambua Enoch Kio, Kitui County.
Madam Chair, I vote yes for the 3.
Senator Wario Golich Juma, Tana River County. Senator Wetangula Moses Masika, Bungoma County.
Madam Chair, I vote yes on all the 3. That's the last? We have one more. To report
Senator
back,
Adam Dulo, Fatima, Isiolo County.
I vote yes, Chair. I vote yes.
On all the 3?
Yes, on the 3.
Yes, on all the 3. On all the 3.
Senator Cheruiyot Aaron Kipkirui. Senator Imana Malakai Charles Ekal, Turkana County. Senator Haji Abdul, Garissa County.
I vote yes for all the 3, Madam Chair.
Senator Kangata Irungu, Murang'a County. Senator Khaniri George, Vihiga County.
Madam, I've already voted. Hello, can you hear me, Madam Chair?
Kindly vote.
I had already voted.
No, you did not. Just vote.
I vote yes. I vote yes, yes, and yes for the second time.
Senator Loitip Anwar, Lamu County. Senator Madzayo Stewart Machiru, Kilifi County. Senator Malala Cleophas Wahungu, Kakamega County. I vote yes for the 3. Senator Mogeni Eric Okongo, Nyamira County. Senator Mpaye Philip Salau, Kajiado County.
I've not voted. I've been skipped, dear lady. Why have I been skipped?
Senator Mpaei Philip Salau, Kajiado County. Senator Wario Golich, Tana River County.